Welcome to Jack Trice Stadium in Ames, Iowa, where the Cardinal and Gold gathering strength as they gear up to support their Iowa State Cyclones. Today, a couple of squads here to square off in a Big 12 showdown. As we'll see, the Arizona State Sun Devils taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Sun Devils will kick it away to start us off. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Iowa State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Cyclones will punt it away on 4th down. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits ground in the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. So the Arizona State Sun Devils offense will go to work for the first time today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized, and they have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got his man on the right. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. At the 45 on his way. He got loose, almost housed it, finally tracked down at the 32. And the Cyclones want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now adjusting. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Cyclones getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. It's marked. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll try the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Unloads to the wideout. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit them for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Street. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Trying play action. It's caught. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Sun Devils in the hurry up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs. It's Gage. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Fires downfield. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The give to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. He's got it on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. He finds his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. Back open in the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Bulldozes him. Touchdown, Cyclones! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to New Mexico. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out fast. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Gage. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Running back searching for a hole. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Off play action. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. What a disappointment. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll put the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. He'll do it himself. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Iowa State! What a grab and go for the score. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Iowa State 17, Arizona State 3.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Kane. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Moves around to clear up the vision. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Second and 10 after the previous play. He's looking to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's off to the races. Inside the 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cyclone! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
This offense is high octane, Boyd. You just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
He'll pull it down. Got room at the 35. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Complete to the left. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. He wants to throw here on second down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll be able to snap it one more time. Let's see how aggressive they are on what's likely the final play of the half. The give to the tailback. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Now on second down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Ames. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And the Sun Devils want to move quickly. The back goes in motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Arizona State! What a catch and run for 6. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt, first half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Lining up to add another.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finds his tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's third and short. Fires to the wideout. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a fourth down. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. It's complete. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. After that completion, move the sticks, it's first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
At the 10-yard line.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Got it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. Running for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Works his way for 3 and gets him out to the 5-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Hand off from the shotgun. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, David.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. He's got his man. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. And the Sun Devils get it past the sticks. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Fires to the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They get him after he picked up 5 and got him inside the red zone down to the 16. The Sun Devils have pushed it inside the 20. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. At the 35, he's open. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They're going to ride this running back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Motion from the offense. He'll throw on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cyclones will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. He's looking downfield to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Good job to get everything he could, then get down with the slide. And the Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Got the quick completion. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th, all tied up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Red pass, it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And the Cyclones get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. From the gun on third down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Cyclones line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Floating away. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Here comes the offense on second down. To the ground with the back. And the Sun Devils get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Looking for the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Second down coming up. They'll leave it with the lone back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Makes the grab on 3rd. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Gonna run it. It's Gage. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Looking to scramble. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now on second and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Arizona State. They move on top here in the 4th. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Alabama opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as He threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Cyclones decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
And first down for the offense.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Trying play action. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about solve this game away. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. Steps away to find some room. On the move at the 30. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to move it through the air. A strike downfield. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. He wants to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
And now a critical extra point attempt here. And he needs this one for the tie, and he's got it. We're locked up in the fourth. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. So here it is, plenty of time to go and an opportunity to move the ball down the field and win it, David.
Yeah, and you rep this every single week. The 2-minute drill, you got to be precise. You know exactly what your favorite plays are, Palmer. Go down the field, get me in field goal.
And it comes down to the awareness, right? Especially at the quarterback position. You're understanding the timeout situation, working the boundary and the sideline. What's the clock showing me? It all comes down to this.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play.
Timeout, Arizona State.
He's back to throw on second down. He makes the connection. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. He'll come out throwing on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Really need positive yards on second down. After the incompletion, they'll snap it from the 44. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. So here comes our first play of overtime. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And now on second down for this offense. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. You used to play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense, and you saw it on that play.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Using his legs to buy some time. At the 20, he's got space. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a first down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Third down play from the gun. Touchdown, Iowa State! They jump on top here in OT.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Finds us back in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. On second down, he'll fire. Quickly complete. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. He caught it. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. And the extra point is good.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 38.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Gage. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Street. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. He's going to pass. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. Touchdown, Arizona State! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT. Up and over, Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
They do not get the 2, and now the lead sits at 6 in double OT.
Arizona State 44, Iowa State 38.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones! They got this thing tied up in double overtime. Well, this receiver is making this passing attack look like it's going against air.
No doubt, it does. It looks like it's on air. I tell you what, you got to find a way to rough this guy up a little bit. Be physical. Make sure he takes a toll instead of all these big plays he keeps making. Make him tired, physically dent him a little bit, make him have to work a little bit harder than you have.
Have to go for 2, starting in double overtime, and this one would win the game. Off the play fake. They do not convert, and we are still tied, headed for triple overtime. And now it's all 2-point conversion attempts from here on out. From the gun, looking for a man. Buying some time. They got it done with the 2, and now they hold the edge deep in overtime. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose. The snap sets up the throw. He's into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. So here we go again, and we'll see just how deep that 2-point conversion bag really is. Wants to go up top. If he runs this back, this game's over. The 40, at the 30, inside the 10. What a finish. What an unbelievable way to win the game. The pick 2 return for victory. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.